Run, two, come, let's go. I said a 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 run, two, come, let's go.
Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Good to see y'all this morning, just to let y'all know. On this beautiful morning. What makes today beautiful?
The weather.
Really? What else makes today beautiful?
People.
Huh?
People.
Who?
People.
The people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Freedom.
Freedom.
God.
God.
It's beautiful because he woke me up.
There it is. Because you woke up.
That's right.
What else? Do anybody know anybody that actually died in their sleep, young? I ain't talking about babies. Who?
My cousin Ronnie got diagnosed with diabetes when he was 25.
Wow.
He was a heavy drinker and a heavy drug user.
Wow.
And he always read off the machine at 500. He died in his sleep when he was 28
Wow.
because he just couldn't get off the drugs and the alcohol and he was supposed to take
So the
meds.
drugs killed him.
Combination, yeah.
How do you get diabetes? I don't know how to spell the rest of it. Diabetes.
Yes.
Is that it? Okay. How do you get diabetes?
Inherited.
It can be inherited. What else?
You do the wrong type of foods, high
It's
fatty foods.
what you put in your body. The main cause of diabetes is what you put in your body. Now, what are some things you put in your body that cause diabetes? Sugar. In what forms? Like what you got in your mouth right now. Candy. Right?
Right.
What else? Syrup. Right? You know, syrup ain't nothing but sugar.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
Soda.
Pop, which is usually 39% sugar, and then water, and then some other junk. It's like 9. Who here drink pop? Why?
It tastes good.
Okay. So diabetes tastes good. I mean, really? Seriously. So diabetes tastes good.
Sugar tastes good.
So diabetes tastes good.
I mean, there's no taste, but the sugar, I guess, leads to it.
Yeah, right. I mean, who in here got a pop can on them? Have you ever looked at the back of it
Yeah.
and you still drank it?
Yeah.
Here, I got a cyanide pill. And I'm going to tell you it's going to kill you.
I'm trying to do better. I got a bottle of water. Okay. Trying. I don't really like water, but, force it. Yeah.
Who here smoke cigarettes?
Me?
Who here smoke blacks? Who here smoke blunts with the tobacco wrapped around it? See? I mean, the rollie is tobacco. You know that, right?
Oh.
You look at me like I'm crazy. Like
Yeah,
the rollie.
you got tobacco wrapped around it. I'm like, what's
Because the
that?
rollie is tobacco. The swisher is tobacco.
Okay.
Like, do you know that shit? You know that's tobacco?
I don't smoke, so I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying in general.
I didn't know that.
You didn't? What? Really? What did you think it was?
A leaf?
Yeah, I thought it was a leaf.
You know what tobacco is? Tobacco is a leaf.
Oh, okay.
Out.
Yeah, and tobacco, like if you go to Kentucky, you can actually, you might be to Kentucky tobacco farms, you can actually see it growing,
Right.
you know?
I gotcha.
And do you know when you form tobacco that you actually have to wear gloves? Why?
It'll seep in through your skin.
Yeah, the nicotine will seep in through your pores and you will have an overdose of nicotine.
Right.
Now, if you could get an overdose of nicotine from just touching it, imagine what you're doing with smoking it. That's why you smoke a cigarette, chill for a minute, smoke a cigarette, chill. I see some chain smokers too. But, do you know it's over 2,500 deadly chemicals in one cigarette? Like one cigarette. Who here, if I gave you a cup, if I say, here, drink this formaldehyde, would you drink it? Would you drink some cyanide? What is formaldehyde?
Smoke a cigarette.
It's, what they put in a jar to preserve, like, dead things.
Yeah, right. It's embalming fluid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's embalming. You're actually embalming yourself every time you smoke. That's why your lungs and stuff get hard and black when you smoke. Why I don't smoke cigarettes? Like I said, when you smoke weed, that same tobacco, it's on the leaf. It's the same process. You know what I mean? Because they chemically treat it so it won't crack up and so it'll be preserved. What's up, man? So we're talking about diabetes. We're talking about, it's all gonna relate. It's all gonna relate because today's tool is wealth. So this all gonna relate. So just calm down. So diabetes, if you keep smoking cigarettes, what eventually happens? I want a smoker to tell me. What eventually happens if you keep smoking cigarettes?
You can get COPD,
Cancer,
COPD,
which will turn into emphysema.
lungs turn black.
lungs done, right?
Hard to
I'm
believe.
gonna be ghetto. Lungs is done.
Breath.
Not done. This is how we say done in the hood. Right? Lungs is done.
Thank breath.
Teeth, breath. What happens eternally though?
So health.
Yeah, your health just totally diminished. Here we go get done. Now y'all smokers telling me this, but you still gonna smoke. Like what sense do that make? Yeah, I got y'all. Like what sense do that make if a smoker telling me eventually if you keep smoking that's gonna happen, why would you keep smoking?
It's an addiction.
Is it really an addiction or are you addicted?
Addicted to.
Yeah, it ain't the cigarettes, it's you. See, the cigarettes is still in the pack.
Right.
They ain't an addiction. You addicted to that. You see what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. Who else in the field? It's just like, huh?
Clipboard too.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to pass them out? Who all in the clipboard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get about 7 of them. Appreciate it. Like a cigarette, a pack of cigarettes is just a cigarette. A piece of crack is just a piece of crack. A bottle of wine is just a bottle of wine. They ain't harming nobody
You pick him up.
until you pick it up.
Right.
Like it's like a piece of crack on the ground is just, just there. Until you pick it up and smoke it, that's when the drama come in. Back in the day, I used to talk to the people that bought them. I would ask them like, man, when you gonna get off of this? And they'd be like, man, they just tell me their little story. I get to know their kids and stuff. So my business was personal. You know what I'm saying? They won't have no problems coming back and forth. And I wanted them off of it. But one of the questions I always asked them, no matter who it was, is once I got to know them, is like, how did you get started smoking this? How did you get started smoking? 99.9% of women, how you think they start smoking?
Stressing.
No.
Probably with their dude.
There it is, right there. They dude introduced it to us.
It's all about me.
Yeah, that's right. The
Like,
dude, now this is a good woman over here, and why would you put him on this stuff? Now, the guy's 50 and up, to be honest with you, 50 years old and up, because 20 years ago they was in their 30s, and that was the prime clients that was buying quote-unquote ready rock before it became crack. Now, they got an excuse, because unless you was from California, they didn't know what crack would do. They didn't know the long-term effects of it. You see what I'm saying? So they thinking it's just like Acapulco Gold or microdots and stuff like that. They think it's just a party having fun, right? But I mean, I still see guys that's still addicted. The same guys that I just see on the block is still out there using. Now, when we talk about the man, how do you think 99% of the men got on dope?
You be on product?
Everybody wants to sell it.
No, true.
They just tried it.
Close? A little bit more. They just tried it, but how did they just try it?
The Lord stressing them out.
They friends?
So back in them days, it was different though. People was giving and,
They was tricking.
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 Yeah, tricking.
Tricking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 99% of the man started using dope because he was tricking. He smoking it with the girl, and that could have been the introduction, or you know what I'm saying? But however it got in, once we start seeing the demise of what it was doing to us, I mean, it was heavy, right? It was heavy. Now I remember back in the 90s when they was talking about crack, but I'm still traumatized. Remember the commercial when they showed the white dude on TV and they showed a nice car rolling past and it went up his nose? Then they showed a house going past and it went up his nose. Like that traumatized me, like to not ever toot cocaine. But you'd be surprised how many people did it. Why am I talking about all of this? Because for one, it's personal. Some of this stuff is personal experience. You ain't got to admit it out in the open, but some of this stuff to this day is still a battle. It's still a battle. Now, for me, the lifestyle of what this stuff brings, selling drugs and stuff, or what they call, well, I call it, I named it, hustle withdrawal. Like when you quit selling drugs, like when you sell drugs, you can just get money, like right now. When you have to transition to a job, you have to wait like 2 weeks.
Yeah, to get the money.
It's like, dang, what's going on?
And you addicted.
Yeah, and then they take taxes out, and you like, hold up. So you have to make the adjustment. You know what I'm saying? When you sell drugs, you can sleep and wake up anytime you want. But when you work, you gotta get up and you gotta be here. Gotta do the job. So it's a mentality change. It's a mentality change. The reason why I'm bringing this up because we're talking about wealth. What is wealth? Maybe that's why we ain't got it, because ain't nobody saying nothing.
Are you asking the question?
Yeah, what is wealth? Question mark.
Wealth is the amount of stuff that you accumulate that can add up to money.
Okay, you say stuff
Items, assets.
that adds up to have a value, right? Okay, what else? What else is wealth? What is wealth?
A healthy mind.
I like that.
Your faith.
Healthy. My brain is moving faster than I'm writing. That's why I might have spelled. Got you. Healthy. You say healthy mind?
Yes, sir.
Somebody said something else.
Faith.
Faith. What else? What else is wealth?
Wisdom.
I like that. Wisdom. What else?
Your self-value.
Diamonds.
Value. Self-value.
Yeah.
You said diamonds.
Diamonds, jewelry.
That's stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
that's
tough. Yeah,
That's stuff. Material. Put all material stuff right here. What else?
It couldn't be self-respect, could it?
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. What else?
Love for God.
Faith, love for God. What else? This lady in the back. You know I'm on you. What is wealth?
knowledge, stability.
Stability. I like that. What else?
Knowledge.
We got that up here. Wisdom, knowledge. What else?
What about freedom?
There we go.
Yeah, it is.
What else?
It's all family.
There we go. What else?
That moolah.
I guess we put money up here.
That's enough.
Money is different. Money is different than stuff. Like if you go to the thrift store and buy a lot of clothes, you got a lot of clothes, that's stuff. But if you got $100,000 in the bank, that's freedom, saying, I ain't gotta wake up at 8 o'clock to go to this place. I'm about to sleep all week and I'm gonna do what I wanna do. See, money is different. Let me get into that. Let's finish the list first. What else is wealth?
Could it be your health?
Take one, pass it.
Well, we said health. Didn't we say health?
Yeah, I don't-
Did we say health or wealth?
No, wait, give me that back. There you go. That's
Healthy mind, but we're gonna put total health, most definitely.
So rights would be up under freedom, that'll come like your right to
Yeah. Come on, y'all.
The lifestyle choices.
Lifestyle choice is wealth. Give me an example of that before I write it up there.
Well, say you used to do drugs, you don't do drugs anymore. I mean, that's a worthy lifestyle.
Okay.
Stay clean.
Let's just say change, healthy change.
What about, your character?
Ooh, nugget heavy. I like this. Character. What else? I mean, this is really some important stuff. You ain't got to write it down, but I hope you is. Because this is for you. Like, how many people have ever just came up to you and asked you to define what wealth is to you? No, like, what is wealth to you? Because who in here wants wealth? Then you should know what it is, right? You should actually get a whole conglomerate type of definition for it versus thinking it's one thing. Because see, it being in the street life hustling to back, I mean, our mindset is wealth is just as much money as we could get. But what about when you got enough money? Then what? I was an adrenaline junkie, which means like I ain't gonna say bored with making money, like you ain't thinking about the money, but what you are thinking about is how can you get your thrills. And sometimes you did stuff that was negative to get your thrills. And doing that, just because you got money don't mean that you wealthy, because you still doing stuff on the negative side. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to understand that if you just got money, money does not equal wealth. Because we just said wealth is all of this stuff over here. You see what I'm saying? Money is a part of it. It's just like if you had a pie and it had mass different slices in it, right? And money was just one of those slices. You still got other pieces of pie. Can you get full off this one slice of this pie? Nah. And even if you did, look at all the other pieces that you wasted. You wasting the family, good family. You wasting your health. You wasting stability. You wasting self-respect. You can have a lot of money and still use drugs, right? That don't make you wealthy. That make you.
Can wealth be like happiness? I mean, if you wealthy, you gotta be happy. You gotta be like happiness.
Now, can we go deep today, y'all? Is that okay? Can we?
Go for it.
Okay. Being happy is relative to what you want. See, what the freak is happy?
Your happiness.
What is happy? For right now, getting a job will be happiness to you, right? Mm-hmm. But this is the question. Who in here would be happy to get a job? So y'all won't be happy to get a job? You would be happy with a job right now, right? And keep it 1,000. Who would be happy here just to get a job making $8 an hour? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, that'll make y'all smile and perk it up. Okay, talk to that money. But who would be happy making $20 an hour? Oh, so now we see it's relative because your happiness got different levels. Your happiness got different levels. See, if somebody used to making $20 an hour and they just got laid off, will they be happy to make $8?
Nope.
No. You see what I'm saying? Because every hour they work, they feel like they missing, they losing $12 an hour. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely.
But right now, with no job, $8 an hour seem cool. You know why? Because you probably ain't had $8 an hour in a while. You haven't seen that in a while. You ain't seen a check in a while. And you just want to see a check with some numbers on it with your name on it. But why? It make you feel good.
You got bills to pay.
Happy.
Okay. So bills being paid, right? Happy. But I guarantee you, 6 months down the road, your bills getting paid, you're going to be complaining about
Right.
you ain't making enough money.
Making enough money.
See what I'm saying? Here we go again.
But it's a starter.
It is a start. Now, let's go back to selling drugs.
Start.
Let me get a jump. Get a jump start. What does that mean?
Put one
Front.
Put one in it. What does that mean?
Something free.
Huh? Is it really free?
Now, it's gonna cost you in the long run.
It ain't really gonna cost you. It's just an advance.
Event.
Right.
It's an
A starter.
advance.
Like
A
credit.
starter.
Yes.
Credit.
A
It's
motiv-
an advance.
It's motivation.
Right. Right. Now we getting it. The secrets of selling crack. Right. It's an advance. What is it an advance on? It's an advance on your service.
Right.
It's an advance on your service. And you know what it really is? It's really putting you in debt. Like you, but you don't owe me no money.
Right.
You owe me sales.
Percentage.
Yeah, they get a percentage. Now I would see guys when other people brought guys sales, they wouldn't give them nothing.
Nothing.
So how many sales you think they're gonna bring that dude?
Not me.
None.
You got the clientele.
Right. And then they bring 10, it just grow and grow and grow. So they knew the more sales they brought or the bigger sales they brought, the more they get. So who they coming to? You see what I'm saying? Why am I bringing this up? Why am I talking about this? To me, it was a negative aspect of my life because I didn't want to do that stuff. My mama put me in a situation about us not having no food in the house. I had to feed all my 6 brothers and sisters at the time. So I didn't have a choice for real. You know what I'm saying? I was too young. I was 14, too young to get a job. I worked for CCY. You know what I'm saying? That was over. I got a work permit. I couldn't get a work permit. My school wouldn't allow it. They wanted us to focus on academics. What was I supposed to do? Starve? You know what I'm saying? I live in the hood. Ain't no grass to cut.
Right.
Lawnmower, I didn't even think about a lawnmower because there's no grass. We sold shopping bags
I
on the
was just
market.
gonna say, you could've
We
went
did
sold
that,
some
but guess
shopping
what?
bags.
Them quarters don't add up. I mean, you might make $5, $6. How you gonna feed 6 kids with $5? You know what I'm saying?
Box of ring and noodles,
You was the oldest?
I was the second oldest, but my brother moved out. He became a punk rocker. He moved to Clifton, so that's.
Oh.
I became the oldest. I became the man of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Automatically.
Period. My brothers and sisters come, hey, I'm hungry. And I'm like, I got to do something.
Right.
So, to me, it was all bad. This is why. One of the main reasons, because I'll never forget this. I saw this lady. I ain't see her, but she came down. I mean, she was beautiful. Hair was laid. She was tight. And like, she came through, and I'm thinking she buying some weed. Like, I'm just thinking she coming to buy some weed. And I'm like, okay. So, she told me whatever. So I ain't believe her. She did whatever. I ain't gonna go into super detail. But what I will say is I saw her at that point, 6 months later, no teeth, hair gone. She was probably weighing like 160 at the time. Like she was in shape. She was probably like 100 pounds. I mean, she was messed up. Then 6 months later, she had this. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing her like this. And she had the little, and she couldn't even talk for sentences. So it's like, when you see stuff like that, you know you're doing wrong. You see what I'm saying? When you see somebody's like life just get sucked out of them. Now, of course, it was I ain't gonna say their own fault, but it was on their own recognizance saying they did it to themselves because they kept coming. You ain't forced them to do it, but you contributed to it. You know what I'm saying? Also, one of the worst things I know, this lady was 9 months pregnant, belly out to here.
No, you didn't.
I mean, belly out to here.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
She came through, she asked for a boulder. It was like, let me tell you something. If you don't sell this to me, I'm going to go out here and get this money to somebody else. So regardless, I'm going to get it. You might as well make this money.
Right. Ooh, that ugly.
What do you do?
Sell it to her.
What do you do? The right thing was say, I ain't going to do
You
it.
still ain't gonna do it, but if you want that money, you gonna do it anyway.
What about your family though?
But she gonna give it to somebody else anyway. You might as well go and make the money, but she gonna, like she said, she gonna give it to somebody else anyway. But
See?
you feel bad about it because she's pregnant and she shouldn't have been.
Right. See, when we talk about wealth, we got to put this up here. We got to talk about priorities. Priorities.
Right.
See, just because you making money don't mean you wealthy.
Right.
Because I wasn't wealthy. I was really an evil dude.
Yes, that was easy.
That's messed up.
That's
That's messed up.
All them kids out there was whether or not.
That's messed up. But that's just one story. You see what I'm saying? What about all the VCRs? And think about the food stand. Think about all this other stuff.
And that stuff that you taking out of your kids' mouth.
You know what I'm saying? See, this is the thing. You doing all this negative activity, watch it now, to pile up stuff.
Stuff.
You doing all this negative activity to pile up stuff.
Materialistic shit.
Right.
Materialistic stuff.
And at the end of the day, I don't got none of that stuff. None of it.
Well, meant for you to have anyway.
See, when you talk about wealth, you have to look at the now and you got to also look at the future. And I'm shocked nobody said this. When we talk about wealth, one of the biggest assets you could ever have is time. Time. That's why when you go to jail, they take something you can never get back. That lady could buy another couch.
Yeah.
That lady could buy another TV. You see what I'm saying? She could buy more dishes. Go do some time in jail. You cannot get 1995, the summer of 95 back.
Can't get them years back.
You can't get it back. You cannot get it back. When you on drugs, you can't get that sober time back. This is the time you own dope. You can't get it back. See, by that lady being on drugs, she don't know what she did. See, she was on drugs. I'm going to use the now. Back then, it was, let's say, 1995, just roughly. Actually, it was probably like 92. Whatever. The now back then was 92. Imagine the effect that it got on the kids now, which is the future, which is now. Either their kids might have got on drugs. They might have got on dope because they saw mama do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll probably start selling it.
Start selling it.
Same thing.
They might have that hate in their heart. You just never know. That's why when I meet people and look in people's eyes, I don't care if they're rich, poor, broke, whatever. You don't know what this person has been through. You don't know. Especially y'all women. I ain't gonna go into detail.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? But believe it or not, men too. Believe it or not.
The women are worse.
Not really, it's equal. Don't do no.
It's
No.
like that.
Because men doing some strange things for a little change.
Right.
Can we get into that? Can we get into that? Y'all man, if we get into that for a hot second. See?
It's 60-40 though.
Nah. It's 50-50.
It's tricky and you're not even gay.
Well, I ain't even talking about the gay thing, but if y'all want to get on that, we can. But I wasn't even talking about that. I'm about to get on us men. Notice I didn't say y'all, I said us. Meaning, and when I'm talking about men, I'm included in this conversation. Okay? Now, in the 1920s, let's go back to slavery. Why did the man feel that he had to be a slave if he got his family with him?
Those are black ain't doing
He had to take care of.
So he could take care of them. He had to do what he had to do, or they was gonna sell his wife and
Sell his kids.
sell his kid. You see what I'm saying? So not to split up the family, the man did, notice, what he had to do, right?
Yeah.
And what he was supposed to do. Right? A man, ain't talking about the woman, a man did what he had to do, what he was supposed to do. 1800s. Let's go to 1950. The man went to work, right? On the railroad or whatever he had to do. Why? Because he was supposed to do it. See, back then, women ain't work.
Right.
See, women kept the house clean, keep the babies. The man did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's still gonna be doing that now.
They do, but guess what? Hold on. They do. But check this out. Let's go to the future, which is now 2015. Ladies,
We don't need to do this.
ladies, I'm gonna ask y'all. This is the question for y'all ladies. Is a man doing what he had to do? No. Is he doing what he's supposed to do right now?
No.
That's why they not doing it right
But
now.
no. It all depends though. You gotta understand
it's
how it
very
depends on
rare.
what type of man he is.
It's rare.
Right now,
Everybody.
most men are not doing what they supposed to do. All you gotta do is look at their child support record. Number one.
Right.
That's number one. Are you behind? Number one. There, that's that.
Yeah, I'm behind.
There you go. You ain't doing what you're supposed to do, so you in that.
Nah, but
You
you know,
right,
you know what though?
because you
Like,
If you had the kid, you're supposed to take care of it. There's no.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, you can say whatever you want.
As far as like, you know, when you're young and you're not mature enough to even know that, or you just want to do what you want to do, that's when the arrears, you know, that's when they come. Like, that's why I'm in arrears, because I didn't take responsibility.
You did what?
Take
You
responsibility.
did what?
Take responsibility. You right?
Yeah, it's you. It's
Right,
you.
right,
It's
right,
you.
right.
It's all you. There's no excuse.
Let me tell you something.
When you have a kid, I got sons. When you have kids, you feel something. Even if you don't care about the girl, even if you perk like, man, I know I got a kid, you feel a little tingle on you.
I was just young, man. Young.
Yeah.
That's all.
I got five.
Really?
I
Okay,
got
praise
5
God.
kids. And on top of that, I was doing what I had to do
Okay.
to provide for the kids.
Okay.
And I'm still in arrears.
Okay. You falling short. You falling short. You know why? Because you ain't doing what you had to do.
I went to the joint and came home.
That's the problem. Don't put yourself in a situation to go to the joint.
Right.
See? Hold on, check it out.
Take care of your business.
Right. At one point, all felons, at one point, all guys that got felonies didn't have a felony. At one point.
You think they was like telling you like, nah, don't do that. They loving the money.
Why you listening to them? You the man. You tell them what to do.
Cause you gotta provide, you gotta be the provider.
You the provider. You the head of the house, man.
Bless your heart.
You the head of the house. See, okay, ladies, I'm gonna take it a step further.
They don't care about nothing else. As long as you provide for that household, they don't care what you doing out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's false.
That's
Ladies,
right.
ladies,
Because today,
false.
See, this the ladies telling you. This ain't me. Can you tell him what y'all care about? Can you tell him what y'all care about,
today
ladies?
we go get it. We ain't tripping on y'all.
But the most important part is time with your child.
Yes.
Time with your child.
Yes.
That check, boo, it come and go. That daughter, that son needs your time.
Especially that daughter.
Exactly. Because a man sets a standard for his daughter, how's she gonna be treated by another man?
Right.
So if she turns out fucked up,
It's really your fault as a daddy.
Can I say something? Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Everybody, like, not saying it's all about me and I'm
Just say what you gotta
but
say. Just say
As
it.
far as like my situation, I'm on child support for the wrong reasons, because I didn't want to be with her. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So,
You got to
Say it.
but I didn't, like you said, I didn't step up as a man.
Yeah. If you paid, you won't have no problem. You see what I'm saying? If you pay your child support, you won't have no jail license. You won't have no problem.
But some women just feel like I'm just tired of being sick and tired. But it don't make it right.
Just say what you gotta say. Go
If
ahead.
the guy taking care of, like, why he gotta pay child support though? Like, if I'm taking care of my daughter or whatnot though, like, you got.
If she put you on child support, bro, pay child support. And that's just it.
And that's just it.
That's just it. That's just how it goes. And you gotta accept it. That you just gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just like if you gotta go to jail, you don't be like, man, I don't want to go to jail. It don't matter what you want. You gotta go do this time. Regard if you run, we're just gonna wait to catch you. The time's still gonna be here. You gotta do. You got to do it. Go ahead.
I just went there. What was I gonna say? You know what? When it comes to family, when it comes to your kids, be it male or female, because you got women out there who don't take care of their kids.
Yes.
That their kids are
Yes.
at home with them.
Yes.
And they don't take
Yes.
care of their kids.
Yes.
It's more important their nails done, their hair done, you know, how they're looking.
Yes.
Your child's looking better than you on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Real talk. The child support should really go for the child. That means paying your rent, if you know, you help with the rent, your bills, whatever the case may be. Don't mess up the money to make you look good. And a lot of females do that. You got men out here with paying child support, but the woman wants to, like, you know, use that child. You can't see your baby. You can't come by. Yada yada yada. Court system. Go take her ass.
That's true. That's true.
You ain't gotta play no games with her.
Visitation.
You
Give me
can't
that.
really use your child if you know your rights. Take her behind to court.
That's right.
And if she want to abide by it, it's got contempt of court. She gets locked up.
Unless you're still dipping and diving.
You know what I'm saying? And that's right. You can't, don't play with her emotions.
Yeah, you
And
can't.
then she'll play with your
They
child.
dip
The
back.
child really loses all the way around.
Right.
All the way around. And
It's a
that's why
psychology.
people
What you
grow
gotta
up.
understand, and the only reason I'm gonna speak on this, I'm gonna have my master's in psychology in June, so I will say that.
Congratulations.
Right. That's the second one. And the only reason I'm bringing it up, I'm not speaking so y'all won't be like, this is a dude that just think he knows something. I studied this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I had to study this stuff for school, whatever. But I also lived it as well. So it's like I'm a professor, but not in a school. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody, I think it was you that said rights. She spoke on your rights. See, if you don't know what rights you have, you're not going to utilize it.
Exactly.
Right,
You're not going to utilize it. You're going to continue to be victimized by your ignorance.
right.
I'm going to say one more time. You're going to continue to be victimized by your ignorance, meaning you hurt yourself by not knowing something you should know to help your own personal situation.
Right.
If you ain't working right now, go down, set a court date, and get your child support lowered.
And they
You don't
will do
have to
that.
stay $300 a month.
They will do that.
You see what I'm saying? Did you know if you actually went and paid money every month, it could be $5, $10, $20 on your child support, you keep your driver's license and stuff?
Right.
As long as you paying something.
Still building, ain't it?
Huh?
Still building up.
Yeah, it's building, but you
won't be
ain't going
locked
to
up.
jail.
You won't lose your license.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's go back to this, and we're talking about wealth. Doing what you had to do. Y'all call these ladies, these young girls these days that just smoke, you could give them $5 worth of weed, or what, a minute card or whatever, the trick or whatever. Y'all don't know what kind of monsters y'all creating for the future.
Exactly.
The monsters y'all creating is women that's gonna use you. Cause all they gonna think is I'm gonna go get high off this, excuse me, I almost said it, but off this dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get high off this dude. If a woman having sex with you just to get what she want, after a while, you ain't nothing but a block in her mind. You a block in time. What I mean by that is, while y'all having sex, she gonna block it out. She gonna block it out. She gonna block out the emotional connection. She gonna block out any feelings towards you. All she doing this for is to get what she wants. What's gonna happen in the future? All y'all doing is creating, can I say it, ladies?
Okay.
Go for it.
Y'all gonna create women pimps. Yeah. Y'all gonna create women pimps and y'all don't even understand it. The women gonna be pimping y'all. Because what's happening is this, why the men, and I'm saying us, while we catching charges, going to jail, not being able to get a job,
They moving on.
the welfare system saying in order for us to give you stamps, check, and vouchers, you gotta go to school. Okay, eventually they're gonna graduate. Wait a minute, you was on the system, you graduated, now you can make 15 an hour?
They don't wanna make that.
Why you still here on my couch?
Right.
I
Right.
don't need you like one of the kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I get food stamps for them and you eating all the food. I don't need to sell them no more. So, bruh,
You gotta go.
you got, if you ain't bringing no money, you got to go.
Yeah.
Right? So what's happening is the women are getting empowered and getting stronger by you treating them bad. So basically, I can't draw the yin and the yang. I can't draw with crap. But the roles flip. The roles have flipped. How many men got their own apartment nowadays versus women? Majority of women got their own spot.
Get a hand it out to him though. Dude just can't go get a partner.
Not
I mean,
necessarily.
they can.
That ain't true.
Check it out.
Women
Listen.
don't even get handed out no more. Oh, them days is over with.
Over.
All that little GR stuff, them days is done.
Check it out. In order for a woman to get an apartment, she got to have kids and she have to have some type of income, bruh.
Right.
And they can't count selling drugs as income. They gotta have some type of income.
Well,
Go ahead. They work the system. Go ahead.
let me put it in hood terms, ratchet.
All
We're
right.
gonna put it like that.
Say it again.
Females ratchet that stay in the hood part, like in the fade, winters.
Some
Oh,
feel.
listen. Go ahead. Let him
Hey,
finish.
I'm a,
Let him
you know,
finish. Go ahead.
Millville and parts like that, like.
Okay.
They
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because they, like a female that's already out there.
Okay.
She just had a baby.
Okay.
She get a spot ASAP.
But
Good.
everybody don't have.
Good. You know why? But you know why?
And-
This is why.
and
It's
that's
because
what-
a man ain't doing what he's supposed to do. They got her pregnant to get him a spot.
That's what she want though. That's what she wants. She
Right.
want the checks. She just want the checks.
But check this out. You complaining and downgrading this girl that stay in the fake. I used to stay in the fake too.
No, we out
But guess what though? Guess what? Who you living with in the fake? The same ratchet chick you downgraded. You ain't living in no fake and paying rent at the fake. You living with the same chick you downgraded.
That don't make you look good, boo-boo.
You see what I'm saying?
I like the fake.
You see what I'm saying? Right. And guess what else? See what I'm saying? And guess what else she can do though at any moment?
Put you out.
I want him out of here.
You know what I'm saying?
They put you out
They
because
be
you.
so happy when they get a child just for the checks though.
Have you? Okay,
I'm not really.
What you think he's saying?
Eventually, they liked you to open
There
your
you go, right
name.
there. That's what I was
Listen,
saying.
listen.
There you go, right
Listen,
there.
bro, listen. Hold on, but listen, you ain't no ugly dude, so eventually they liked you for some reason.
No, but.
They opened their legs up for a reason.
I'm just saying that females like
When that money
they dumb
It's
and
what
they
she
feel like they
just
growing
said.
up. That's
You
what they
tricked
want.
them.
But
Nah.
Look
Nah.
now.
Tricked them. They
You know
tricked
how
them.
married, how many?
Come on, man.
Baby mamas do you have?
he got four.
How many?
I got 3.
Nah, them
Really?
the type of
You
females
do
he
you-
surround himself
seriously,
around. That's
you
what
got
that
3?
is. He like them,
Okay.
them ghetto girls.
You don't see a problem with that? All these baby mamas.
He ratchet too though.
Exactly.
Right, and he ratchet.
Exactly.
Say that one more
And he
time.
like, and he like them ghetto
Okay,
girls.
I got you. Don't forget what you gotta say. Now, you got 3 baby mamas. We not downgrading none of that. Okay.
Right.
You got 3 baby mamas, right? When we go back to slavery, how many baby mamas did that guy that had to go work that cornfield all day? How many baby mamas did he have? One wife.
Exactly.
Now, who ain't doing what?
One wife. You see what I'm saying, bruh? See, what happens is we ain't doing what we supposed to do as men.
Think before you speak sometimes, that's okay.
We ain't doing what we supposed to do as men. That's why our whole community messed up.
Right.
Let's talk about the flip side. And my girl, she coming back. But let's talk about that's the black community. Can I talk about the white community a little bit? Is that cool?
Before you talk,
Go ahead.
I just want to say, like, as far as like you was talking about slavery,
Yeah.
like, me, I feel like we don't support each other. You know?
That's true.
Definitely.
That's true.
Like it's embedded in our brains, like you know, for us to tear each other down. So it's like that's like the Willie
Ain't
Lynch,
that
like
something,
the
though?
lynch law.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's like it's messed up.
We
So
are-
I'm not
we are our
saying
own
nothing
problem.
about you or anybody else.
But that's at the same time, that's still an excuse because we know how to read and the library is free
True.
and the internet is here, so we can change our
And we
mentality.
have
It's gonna take
choices.
time.
That's right.
It's gonna take time, but if we ain't reading and empowering ourselves, it ain't gonna happen.
Gotta make that effort.
You have to want it.
Yeah. Okay, she's back, so now I can really talk about it. Now, that was the black community. We're gonna talk about the white community now.
Okay.
This is what's happening in the white community. Now, I used to go to River City. I went there for 5 years straight. I was like, I need
Wow.
time there. I went to River City 5 years straight, to teach and talk to these guys over there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, my people, I got it, my, you know, cousins, friends I grew up with. You know, it is what it is. But when I was going to River City, 90% was black in the men's pod. In the ladies' pod, 60% was black.
Yeah,
If you go to River City right now,
it's changed.
the women's pod
It's
is 99.999% white.
Yep, so is.
And the men's pod is 50-50.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I just was at River City,
That's
bro.
what it is at them tap houses and stuff
The
like
county
that.
is different than River
Nah,
City.
nah, nah,
It is, like
I'm
boot
saying,
camp.
sending all the black people to the joint, and all the white people to go to River City.
Nuh-uh, cause I just did 5
Uh.
years in the joint. They send white people to the
Nah, I'm
joint too.
See, y'all thought she was doing this Christmas. She was here 5
I've
years.
only been out 12 days. I did 5
And
years.
she ain't snitch. She ain't do none of that we tough guys would do.
white people deal too.
Don't get it twisted, cause I see you're all sweet.
Okay, let me. Okay, you know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay, now I ain't gonna tell her.
I gotta go.
Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. She just did 5 years. I want y'all, a few people to take a guess what she went to the joint for. Just take a guess. Is that okay if they?
She
Okay.
did a robbery.
Okay, what else?
Check.
Check, bad checks. What else?
Domestic.
Dope, domestic,
Child
Check.
support.
child support,
Or a gun.
Oh, core.
stolen car. Okay, now tell them if you don't mind. Do you mind? Notice I asked. Do you mind? What did you go to your 5 years for?
I robbed the bank.
Whoa.
See what I'm saying? Oh, that's all you gotta say right there.
That's it.
Right, you never know who you stand next to.
It was not for drugs. I'm not.
And she ain't no dope.
And she wasn't no dope.
She wasn't no dope.
No,
Okay, now why did you rob the bank?
Because it was a struggle for me to take care of my kids.
She negatively did what she had to do. Negatively though.
But in the long run, I lost them all, so it didn't matter.
See what I'm saying?
Right. I tried.
You made it happen.
And it didn't
though, so
work.
do matter, though.
She lost her kids. You know what? Check it out. See, the decisions you make now, no matter what they are, have an effect on your future.
Right.
So you better think through what you doing or thinking about doing right now. Whether it's sleeping with this dude or this chick, or whether it's getting on this internet video just to make some money now, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, selling drugs. Guys, like, I see guys just shoot guys like it ain't nothing. Eventually it come back, man. Either somebody, I can almost say something, but people that I know that, well, I don't know them. Wait a minute, I gotta rephrase that.
Yes.
People who I've heard of
Incriminating.
that have done a negative thing, the same thing happened to their family. I'm gonna just put it like that. It come back. But it came back worse because their kids got it. It was like, wait a minute.
You don't say how it's gonna come.
You took homie, but you're not your kids, but you still gotta live with that.
You still here.
There's people out here that don't even think like that, believe like
But
that.
that is.
That's what I'm here to try to like get you to think
There's
about
people
though.
not even willing to, you know, like it took me to catch a case to be willing. But at least I was. But I know a lot of people that catch cases, come home, catch cases, come home, catch cases, and come home. And they still on the same frame of thoughts.
The only time they gonna quit is when they get tired.
Shoot.
At some point they gonna get. At some point
It will get tired.
they gonna go to the joint and they gonna sit there like it used to be because the young boys done took it over.
Right, and that's what's going
They
on
kicking
right
the locker
now.
boxes. They don't care about OG. They don't care about what you did
Old
20 years
school,
ago. We kicking your box. And what you gonna do? It's 25 of us.
Nothing.
And your killers that was rolling with you, they got out. You the last one doing your bit. You got 2 years left. Do you want this drama? Go ahead, y'all. Y'all can have it.
We gonna get down.
Because then if you kill one of them, now you gotta do another 20 years. I mean, back in the day, you could kill somebody and get, well, let me be quiet. In jail, if you hit somebody and something happens, you get 18 months. Right? Now, that's a whole nother, it's a real live case now.
We get fired. We get fired real quick.
But 5 years, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And then they coming to get you again, so now you got 10, like, you in this cycle, man. It's a cycle. It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. It's a vicious
It's a cycle. You have to, all of this stuff we talking about is a mentality. When you talk about the ghetto girls, it's a ghetto mentality. I have a ghetto mentality, but what I've done is I've added books and knowledge and wisdom to that same mentality. So it just wasn't I'm gonna use your word, a ratchet piece of mind. I added like diamonds and gems to it and got it better. Nobody said you can't change. Nobody said you can't change. Last week when she came in here, her hair was red or like a blonde. It was like a darkish blonde. But today it's black. You know what I'm saying? A couple weeks ago you ain't have braids. Now you got braids. The same way y'all take braids. The same way you change your fingernail polish. A month ago he didn't have a beard. Now he growing a beard. See, it's okay to make changes.
I was trying to have it grow up here though.
See,
welcome everybody. It's good to see a nice, attentive.
Yeah, he's executive director here. But see, it's okay to make changes. Now, some people might not like his beard, but some people do. So what? It's what he likes.
Exactly.
It's about what you like, and if it's a change for the better, there's nothing wrong with that. You'd be surprised if you living in the hood and the person you with cool with living in the hood, when you try to get out the hood, they try to pull you back. Right. And that's the person you sleep with.
Right, and that is so.
Wait a minute, what part of the game is that?
Wow.
I'm trying to get us out of here, but you said if I go make this money and I want to marry you, the Section 8 food stamps get cut out? And you don't want that? But I'm trying to get us better living. Nah, you cool? Oh man, well I got a choice. What do I do?
Right, keep it pushing.
What do I do?
You stack your money on it, then you get up to it.
That's just how things go. So yeah, like we have to learn y'all, first of all.
Right.
Remember KRS-One, you must learn. Speaking of KRS-One, and I'm gonna Back Jack, come on in, Back. That's my brother. Okay, come in. I'm gonna use my brother Steve as an example. He worked for Serve. So he basically helps guys, come on over, that was on the street or that's on the street to try to change their mental. Now, as you can see, he lift weights, I lift weights. We two righteous dudes trying to help guys. We used to go to clubs and terrorize.
Beat up everybody.
Everybody. We was troublemakers. Like we was troublemakers. But this is the thing. We didn't prey on the weak. We looking for the strongest dude in there who think he doing something. And that's who we would go start drama with. Why? Because of this right here. The negative mentality. Remember, we had money. The money was nothing but the mentality. The negative mentality will kill you. Now, him and our other dude, you know what I'm saying, who he ain't really cool with no more.
I'm bringing my young guy.
Let's go.
Hear that real quick. So you hear what you're saying. Give me a second.
All right. Well, I'll wait till he come back and tell you this quick story. But the reason why, and I forgot about the white community. I forgot. I'm still there. Let's switch to that while he bring a dude back. Now, what's happening in the white community today? Heroin is freaking like crack for us.
Right.
Now, they just changed the law in Kentucky. If you pay attention, if you sell dope on the low, you better stay out of Kentucky. Because they just changed the law.
What, 3 grams?
Yeah, they changed the law that if you get caught with less than 3 grams, you get a little program. They're going to give you a slap on the wrist. Who carries 3 grams? The user. Less than 3 grams, right? They probably copped and going to use. Who got more than 3 grams on them? The dealer. And they just doubled the penalty for the person that get caught with over 3 grams. What is that saying? What is it really saying for real? For real. Come on, y'all.
It's okay for them to get high, but it's not okay for you guys to sell.
If you sell it to our people, we gonna lock your butt up for a long time.
Right.
Who is usually the drug dealer? What color in Kentucky? Or wherever? The black person.
Right.
Right? Let's just keep it real. Is that okay? I like reality. You have to stay. You know what I'm saying? It's a reality that right now, here you go, Black. Right now, majority of the heroin dealers is black. So they gonna lock your butt up. Well, they let the smoker, the users right now is,
Get a program.
we're gonna get a program. We really want you to get your life back on track. You know why? Because we can't have you fall. But what's happening is this. The equation is messed up because they can't control how many people ODing. They running around with that new needle to try to save your life, right? I remember when people was on crack, it wasn't no emergency service running. You said, put the pipe down. It wasn't none of that. They locked you up for paraphernalia. You did 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You did 6 months. So what's happening in the white community now, like, can I just keep it real? Y'all dropping like flies. Like, y'all dropping like flies. I hear personally our clients that come through the program, last year we had at least 5 dead, like flat out gone. OD, like
The heroin.
heroin.
The heroin.
You know what I'm saying? Now, remember the episode I told y'all about me taking the lady's stuff from the kids from crack?
Yeah.
If you are a heroin dealer and you know you killed some people because you had fire, how do you come back from that? See, that's still on you.
But you don't coming back.
That's still on you. Remember we talked about karma.
Karma.
It comes back. It comes back.
You know what the first person the motherfucker say though?
What's the language? What? Go
I
ahead.
don't care.
Well, that's true. But you gonna care when it come back.
Exactly.
But then you got-
You don't care. See, we gotta think about this, bro. What's your name?
My name Darius.
Darius. You still see you thinking about the now. In the future, it's coming back.
Oh, here's some
I already know.
It's coming back.
Tenfold, it may not be today, may not be tomorrow, maybe a year down the road, but it's gonna get you.
It's coming back.
And then you got
You, your offspring.
It's coming back. Even in the Bible, it talk about, you know, the curse come back on your children's children.
Exactly. Exactly.
It come back.
Exactly.
This man right here,
Exactly.
like, he got a lot of this stuff, but we just talking about stuff. He got cars and stuff like that. But see, this is what people don't understand about him. This guy got like 4 jobs, 2 businesses. Like, this dude is he the hardest working person I know. But this one thing, he don't even know this is profound. He don't even know this, and I'm gonna just say it in front of him. We was in front of a group of thugs, like, I'm a thug, you a thug, you know what I'm saying? Like, our people, like, we're in front of thugs, and he went off about how people talked about what he had. And he said, what y'all don't understand is the reason why I get thousands is because I give hundreds away. He go to church, I ain't putting the business out there.
Keep it blessed.
Is it cool? He'll go to church and get a pastor to put 100 in there. He'll see somebody on the street, come here, bro, let me get you together. Get you some shoes, some pants, let me get you a whole life, and don't want nothing back. But see, that's why he gets stuff back. See, the Bible talks about you reap what you sow.
Get the blessings back.
Regardless what you sow, you gon' reap it.
Can I say something?
I got you 1 second. That's just like any book. Any book. If you sow some time in reading this book, you're going to sow some type of knowledge. If you never sow nothing, you ain't going to reap nothing. So why you people, I'm going to say something, expecting something for nothing? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, like, at one point, I might not be putting 100 in there, but, you know, like, you gotta take care of your responsibilities yourself first.
Yeah.
You gotta be, you know, I'm not selfish, I'm more self-full, you know what I'm saying?
Give what you
So
can
it's like,
give. The
yeah.
Bible talks about if a lady gave her last and it was a penny, that's worth more than somebody giving $100 on
Right.
it. You giving $1 million.
The meaning,
If
what
they
I'm
got
trying to
it.
say, what I'm trying to say is though, like, you can't like, you can't just give your last. You gotta take care of
You
you.
don't.
Self-preservation. You gotta
You
take care
do.
of yourself first.
Yeah.
So that's why you did that, because you was able
Of
to
course.
do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'll be a fool to give it last. You know what I'm saying? When he got bills and kids.
Right.
My last before.
Right.
But see, me personally, I personally quit giving to churches. I give to where I can see the need. Like, I don't need the middleman. God already told me, okay, don't put in this, but come down here and help somebody with this. Shit, they need a pair of shoes. You see what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna take you to Lazarus. Macy's. We ain't going to Macy's. I got a choice for you. We can hit Payless or we can hit the thrift store. The thrift store gonna have some Jordans for $8, or we can have some brand new no names. It's up to you.
They got a lot.
But I ain't spending no more than
Good store.
$10, but you gonna have some feet, but it's your choice, and I'ma drive. You see what I'm saying? That's how I get back. That's how I get back. I get back with my time with people. Like I've had to learn this. Like everybody's in a different place, but for me, giving knowledge is worth more than money. If I could teach you how to fish, that's more than me taking you fishing and catching all the fish and saying, here you go, bruh. If I could teach you how to get these fish, that's worth more than the fish because you can get fish when you want it. That's why we got to change our mentality. We're talking about wealth, but before we talk about it, we need to know what the freak it is. Let's go back to your health. We talked about diabetes, man. We talk about diabetes. It's an easy fix not to get diabetes if it ain't in your genes. Your diet. Quit eating all this sugary crap. Guess what? You can't get lung cancer if you ain't smoking and ain't around smoke. Now, I ain't talking about the toxins in the air, but I'm just saying. You see what I mean? You have to, at some point, you got to take responsibility. Now we're going to talk about money. At some point, you have to take some responsibility to why, and I don't like using the word broke because let's talk about it. When we talk about broke, being broke ain't just not having no money. Being broke is a state of mind.
Broke down.
This is broke. This is broke.
Yeah, broke down.
She ain't gonna want to talk to me. See, that's broke. This is broke. And you know they hiring over at Amazon? Man, I got some ain't gonna hire me. That's broke. Broke is you ain't even trying to do nothing. Broke is you defeated before you even get started. Broke is saying you ain't even stepping up for the race because you already know you're gonna lose before you even put your cleats on. That's broke. And it's messed up because what you got to understand is having a broke mentality is different from a poverty mentality. If you got a poverty mentality, that means you willing to go out and take to get what you need. But a broke mentality is you done. And some people get both. And that's toxic. That's toxic. That's definitely toxic. How is that toxic? Explain that to me. Being broke and in poverty, like, that's messed up.
Because you broke and you in poverty, you got that poverty state of mind, like, man, I'm just going to be in the hood all day and I'm just going to take what I want to take.
But see, if you live downtown Cincinnati, or you in this hood all day and you ain't got no money, your stomach fat, there's 5 places to eat at 12 o'clock.
But you don't want to go.
You know what I'm saying? The free store give you some clothes, they'll give you 70 pounds worth of food for free. See, that's a poverty mentality, but you can survive. See, a poverty mentality will allow you to survive. Being broke, it's not like you ain't got nothing, like you don't want to do nothing. Men, the stuff like this, notice I said your stuff, because you ain't got no, you know what I'm saying, no get up.
And you know what, that's one of the reasons why I made a decision 3 years ago to move from downtown. Because I just, looking back, I just think that I'm just keep going in a circle.
Okay.
And I grew up and was raised down here. Don't get me wrong, I love my hood. But for me to live down here now, it's just not healthy for me because I tend to get distracted or defocused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it works better for me to live in somewhere else. It don't matter not putting downtown. It's too there for me. It's too everything for me. I know everybody. And I've done a lot of negative things in my past. So right now, I just can't afford to be distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know if I come, and yeah, like I've been looking for apartments. And I've seen 2 good ones down here. One on East Clifton at the,
oh, wow.
the end. But it's bad.
Right now.
Hardwood floor and everything. But
like
I wouldn't even set myself up again for that.
Right.
Because I've been here before.
Right.
But this time, I'm not even going to risk it.
Right.
So
you got to know your weaknesses.
Right, and that downtown is my weakness.
Yeah, and see, well, this is a thing. This is a big part of wealth. Nobody put this up here. You got to know yourself. You have to know who you are.
But you also have to be willing to keep it real with yourself.
That's why you gotta
about
know-
yourself.
yeah.
Cause some people know they wrong, when they wrong, or know they finna do something wrong, but they can't keep it 100. Meaning do some self-inventory.
Yeah, like me, like this man will tell you, when I used to go out to the clubs, my biggest weakness is what? As far as females, what did they?
Yeah.
But he know, like he saw me in action. Man, it was over. Remember the Superman down through the window? We ain't gonna talk about that. But that was my weakness. Man,
I remember everything, bro.
It was bad.
Everything.
Yeah. What you say?
I said you died for the weather for some tips.
Hey, bruh, you had to see it. But anyway, he was right there too, laughing. We can't tell him what happened in the car though. But anyway, so see, you gotta know your weakness. You know what I'm saying? I still had this weakness. Yeah, and I noticed it. So when they or other people would say, "Do you want to go to the club with us?" I start falling back. Because I know my weakness. And then I felt all the way back I would only go to his birthday parties or something like that, and that was it. No drama could happen. So I had to take myself away from my weakness.
You fell back off the women and everything. You remember that? I can speak on that.
Go ahead, tell them quick.
It was times where, I mean, literally, because back in our time, we would go 3, 4, 5 women. And I'm like, bro, he'd be on the phone with his girl. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, boy? He's like, I'm about to go. Man, you tripping. But, and that's how he always been, though. He always been a good guy.
I'm a loyal dude.
Good guy. Yeah, good guy. He always been a good guy.
Remember when we was in your house?
That's what I'm talking about.
You could tell him, we keep it real. You can tell him the details. Just go ahead.
When we had the chicks at the house,
Yeah.
and the chicks wanted to hook up, and she gave you a rubber, like, what's up? And you was like, cool, what I'm gonna do with that? I ain't trying to do nothing with you, shorty. He ain't
I gave it right back. Cool, I got
I mean, they was there.
I mean, she handed it to me like this, like, come on.
I mean, they was ready. Like,
They was ready.
They was ready. He was like, he said, I'm cool, bro.
Yeah, because I'm loyal. You see what I'm saying?
Like fall back to slavery.
Yeah,
And you got your priorities in order.
That's what it was. But see, that taught him something that day.
Right.
Because he still talk about it.
Still talk about it, exactly.
See? Go ahead.
But then not only that, just not to reiterate on what he's talking about, the main thing about it, just like even in my life, I'm from down the way, like she said. Downtown was my hood. Downtown was stressing me out, why I had to get away from the hood.
Right.
But then the thing about it is, God put me back in a whole another situation to bring me back in my hood to get back to my people.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, you got to build yourself up first.
Right.
Yeah.
Because right now, just like our brother told me, it's called self-evaluation. He got a daughter on the way, and so he came to my program around the corner, and he was like, bro, I need to get on this level.
Right.
Because he know he has a little one that's gonna look up to him. And remember, your kids mimic everything you do.
Right.
If you sagging, they sag.
Yeah.
If you sound, if you turned up, I'm gonna tell you, your kids gonna do exactly what you do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the older you get, man, you gotta change your mentality. It was like when I was down here, the block was me.
Yeah.
Since he been working out here, I was still on the block.
He got a backpack on full of whatever with a pistol.
That's it. The block was me. I was out here. But it got to the point where I raised so many people out here, and it was to the point where they always looked up to me. So I had to change my hustle to my business. I always loved working out. And I wound up opening up my own fitness centers.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where like this, I'm cool on that.
And a lot of people told him he couldn't do it though. A lot of people said what he couldn't do.
Cost so much money, you can't afford that, bro. Yeah, okay.
And he did
You
it.
gotta believe in me. And that's what I'm saying. Each person here, you gotta believe in yourself, man. It's gonna take you, it takes some time, but it's called, you gotta check yourself for anything else. It's called self-motivation. Check yourself first.
Yeah.
Find out what you can do for you.
And when he had the business, he didn't start off making no money.
Joe did.
I just say, bro, give me some cars. I'll pass them out for you. I don't want nothing. I tell people about it,
I got them on me every time.
Hey, look.
Business cards.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, like you said, as you get older, things start to change. Down to 35,
That's it.
kind of woman I even date, they're not on my level. Not saying
Thank
I'm
you.
better, but they don't be
You
on
just
my level.
changed. You
You know
just
what I'm saying?
changed.
It's like they want to do
You've
certain
grown.
things.
Don't downgrade the woman because she
No,
ain't
I'm
on your
not
level.
downgrading.
I know, but I'm just saying you changed and
Yeah,
went to another
yeah.
level. You
If
added some
anything, your type of woman, you just probably on a different
Yeah, I like mature older women.
Yeah.
As far
Well,
as
you sit next to one, I'm
gentlemen
just
I hang
saying.
out with, I would hang out with like
Now
guys,
matchmaking.
like people that's in here, somebody that's doing something with themselves. You know what I mean?
And she here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Surround
so.
yourself around positive things.
I'm quit.
I like all women.
But see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
do, but I can't. You don't want to be around.
every woman, every opposite sex, if we're gonna go with men too, everybody ain't good for everybody.
You got that right.
That's right.
Everybody ain't good for everybody.
No, they ain't.
Like, the thing is, you gotta know yourself.
That's it.
And outside of that, you gotta love yourself. See, we talked about this whole thing with wealth. Nobody put the word love up here though. See, love is number one. I love this man right here. Not for what he got up. You know what I'm saying? How many fights we've been in? Man, I seen his daughter in a stomach before she was even out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, and she grown now. You know what I mean? I start falling back with him and the dude we don't kick it with no more. They went down to the Derby. I had a bad vibe. It said, don't go. I told y'all I wasn't going because it's drama down there. Y'all went, what happened?
Fight started shooting. People got shot. We all got shot. Everything rumbling.
You know what I'm saying? Dude had a gun in his hand just like this. Other dude hollered, turn around. Dude about to blow his brains out. Luckily he moved. He wouldn't have been here. Then the other dude that told him to move, he got shot right here. Walked like this for how many years? Massive amount of years with a 45. See, I go off my vibe. I ain't go. We was off the chain. I start falling back. You have to listen. See, I got you. See, God will talk to you if you listen.
That's right.
God will talk to you. Now, if you worship the devil, he'll talk to you too.
And you gotta get
Whoever you listen to, I'm gonna just say, I don't care what you worship. You got good and you got evil. It's a good nature and an evil nature. You know why? Because in the world, to make this wall, it's a positive electron and a negative one. A positive proton and a negative electron. That's what makes matter. Positive and negative. You can't get around it. A magnet is what? Positive and negative. You want to start your car in the morning? It's a positive and a negative that puts forth what? Power. See? A positive and a negative puts forth power. So are you using your positive power or are you using negative power? Also with a magnet, what are you attracting to you with your positive or negative? You keep running into, as you said, ratchet chicks is because really you ratchet. Because that's what's really on your magnet. You running into the kind of girl you really like is because that's what you attracted to yourself. Go ahead.
I wanted to ask you a question as far as how many friends do you still have, being that you fell back and changed your mindset? Because you lose a lot of friends like Spo. You know what I mean? You lose broke people. Friends.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you how the honest to God truth. This is the honest to God truth. This is the truth. Where I grew up at, we was a money clique. You know what I'm saying? Which meant everybody who was connected with us made money. I chose to fall back. They called me crazy. Literally. Literally crazy. These guys, they're doing okay. They doing real good. You know what I'm saying? But I fell back. That don't mean they ain't my friends. That don't mean I don't love them. We used to get together for every Mayweather fight. Like that's what I would do. I would come and kick it with them. But now I got sons. I can't even put myself in that situation because I don't know what you did to somebody else.
Right. That's real.
You see what I'm saying?
That's real.
And I got a license to carry a gun, but I don't want to have to shoot him because now his people come like, I could avoid all that by just not coming around that. You know what I'm saying? By not being around it. Because you reap what you sow. So to answer your question, they still my friends. I got a close friend and I ain't talked to in a year. They still my friend if they call me and need me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it goes. Then another thing that I quit doing personally is I quit checking for people that ain't checking for me.
There it is.
I call this man once or twice a month. I ain't gonna be, I ain't gonna like What you doing, bro? Cause hang, You okay? You alright? What you doing? You cool? He'll call me. What you doing, bro? You cool? Or he'll come back. Me and him, we don't be in each other's space because that gets irritating. Two men, that gets irritating. But when we need to bond, we do. You know what I'm saying? So, my circle has shrunk definitely. Because you can't call everybody your friend. Yeah. Yeah, right. You call people your friend that got your best interests in the front, at the forefront. Like I always want this man to do good. I hear people talk bad about him all the time, don't even know that I know him. I just listen. I don't go back and say, man, you know who said what? I block him from even hearing that. Now, if somebody said I was going to do something to him, I'll let him know. And I'm quite sure he does the same thing for me. But me and him, we don't want no problems. Yeah, we don't want no problems. We'll walk up to you and say, praise God, let's resolve it, let's hug and keep it moving. But be careful who your quote unquote friends is. Somebody else had their hand up. You had your hand up?
No, shit.
Go ahead. You had your hand up?
I forget what I was going to say.
I'm sorry. Next time, just blurt it out. Don't raise your hand, just blurt it out. That's why.
I know what I was going to say.
Then I
was
got
going to say something to him. Because you said something about friends. You lost your friends. And to me, that's like, I don't even consider it. I used to look at it like that, and that was hindering me also. Now I see it as a sacrifice. I had to sacrifice something. And if it meant a couple of associates and friends, so be it. I had to sacrifice downtown. I had to sacrifice, people's places and things. That's how I look at it. I don't look at it as I lost. They still there. I come back every blue moon, wherever is good for me. I keep what I can use, and the rest I throw that away.
Oh, say that one more time. She keep what she can use. Right. Otherwise, it's just your stuff. It's just taking up space.
Because I can't afford to get caught up again that same old way. You know how they say you just keep running your head in the same wall.
Yeah.
That's me. I done been at this same place about 3 times through the past 15 years.
It's called a cyclical cycle.
This time, knowing what I know, I refuse to lose this time.
Right.
Oh, and I got a job.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Okay. All right.
I forgot to tell you that.
Okay.
Got a job.
Where?
I got it on Friday the 13th.
Where at?
In Kentucky at the
Congratulations. And some people say Kentucky too far. Let's go ahead, back.
My main thing is ask yourself this question. When was the last time that you tell yourself, how hard is it? Well, let me change that question. What kind of work did you put in to be evil, to be bad?
Right.
It ain't no work to be bad. It ain't no work to be, like he said, I'm just out here.
Right.
Let me go hit this leg. It ain't no work to be bad. Now ask yourself, how much work is it to be good and try to change for the positive?
It's hard.
It's hard work. And guess what? That's life. God put you on this earth for a purpose, man. Each person out here walking in this street, bro. Everybody sitting in this room, you on this earth for a purpose, man. You ain't here, and time is idle. Time is real idle, man. When you 17, you go 40. That quick.
Yeah.
When you 40, you go 55, 60. You like, dang, I done missed all that.
Yeah.
And so think, if you doing 8 years in the joint, 10 years in the joint, that time you come back out.
You old.
Yeah, you old. And people come, you like, damn, them niggas grown as hell. I mean, when he's a kid. Yeah. Bruh, you gotta look at it like that, man. You gotta tell yourself, man, change that negative to a positive, man, and get your life together, man. You gotta want something for yourself. At the end of the day, it's up to you to want something for yourself, man. It ain't no work to be bad. It's way more work to be good, man. It's way more work to be good, but guess what? At the end of the day, man, you gonna love that side, man. You've been bad all these years. Try something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, you ain't come out the womb, when you was a kid, everybody say, what you gonna be when you grow up? I wanna be a doctor. I wanna be this. Ain't nobody come out the, or, everybody wanna be the little superheroes and all that. Ain't nobody come out the room to say, I'm gonna smoke dope, I'm gonna sell weed,
I'm gonna be a bank.
I'm gonna rob people.
Right.
I don't want to be no robbery boy. Think about when you was a kid. You like, I'm gonna get out here, mama, when I get older, you remember Christmas? You ain't say, mom, could you, everybody had their little toy guns, but I wanna get out here and start laying people down. I wanna smoke a little heroin. I wanna go to jail for 15 years. Nobody ain't. So guess what, man? Carpe diem, seize the day and live it to the fullest, man. Because tomorrow's not promised, man. He can take you off this earth tonight, midnight, man.
Yep.
And you can miss that. Like how you said your people got boxed 19 to the head, it changes your life. So use that as a stepping stone and make that push you to the top, man. I'm telling you.
Well, if you ain't got your mama or daddy there since you
That's
was a
it.
baby, then what?
Guess what? You got big brothers like us. You got programs like us. You got people like us.
As you become
Glad you
18,
said that, right? I got big brothers that only
No,
one negative.
but you got people like us.
Right, you right.
You got people like us.
I got big brothers that ain't doing too good. They say.
Where you at right now?
Where you at? Exactly. Where you at right now?
See, at some
And that's why
point
I'm
you
glad
gotta
I'm here.
There you go. There you
At
go.
some point
There
you
go.
gotta take control of your own mind.
Mhm. That's it. Just
At
like
some point you gotta take control of your what? Guess
And
what?
I'm doing that same little circle.
The brain is in your skull.
That's it.
Right.
My brain ain't in her skull or in his skull.
Right.
At some point I gotta take control of this thing between my ears.
That's it.
If you don't, you just like, I hate to say it, you like a hoe getting pimped, like a pimp could tell a female what to do. And she do it. I don't care if it's zero degrees, get out there and get my money. She ain't thinking about it, she out there shivering.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know what else has been a big struggle for me right now? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And it is this is what I'm steadily drilling. I've been, it might sound unbelievable, but I've been drilling this for a year straight. And I'm still not totally past it. But I'm getting there. But y'all know my business. Both of y'all,
yeah.
first shots fired at. And the thing is, I must learn to accept the things I can't change.
There you go.
That is such a balance.
That's
for
real.
me.
That's reality.
But I'm working and I'm gonna keep working on it. Like, there can be anything every day for everybody. A car might damn near run you over. You have to accept the things you can't change.
And that's real.
That is such a balance.
And you can't get no younger, cause you're getting older every day.
It's
Time.
such a balance.
You can't
It's
get,
time,
you
man.
can't
You
get
can't get
young
time
over.
back. Can't get time back. But
Yeah.
then not only that, just like how Aaron was saying. Remember, this is my brother. He went right, I went left.
Right.
We was out there cranking it together at one
Same
time.
time.
But then guess what? He wanted to go one way. I'm like, nigga, I ain't out there. I'm getting to the money. Forget what you talking about, bro. then mind you, he down here working. I stopped and seen, but I'm like, I'm out here, bro. But after a while, man, time, man, something's gonna change within you. Your kids, if you got kids that look up to you, your mom, a family member get killed, something has to click in your head one day when you gotta say, I'm tired of being tired of being tired. You get tired of being broke. You get tired of asking, Mike, can I borrow $1? And sometimes cats, as soon as they come to me about to ask me, can they borrow $1? I ask them first, can I borrow $1? Because I know you about to ask me. I know you about to ask me. I'm not gonna keep giving you dollars. I wanna, what I'm gonna give you is help.
Right.
My thing is, and the same thing with, you know, just like Big Bro say all the time. When I come over to see him at the program all the time, I'm always bringing a client to him.
Yeah.
1, 2, 5, 10 clients, whatever.
Right.
And between me and him, man, we're gonna work hard for y'all, man. Whatever y'all need, this is what we do.
But I gotta add this too. I gotta add this. And I ain't like boosting us up. I'm just keeping it real. Me and him is authentic. What I mean by that is we come from where you come from.
That's right.
But me and him ain't gonna be doing this type of work forever.
That's it.
So when me and his man, like, when me and man click on and God say it's time for us to go, you know, do something else,
Next day.
then what you gonna do?
You gotta get it while you can.
See it right there, you gotta get this knowledge while you can. That's why I be encouraging people to write stuff down, cause I'm not gonna be able to repeat it. I don't know what else you're doing. I know when you walk out the door, negative influences hitting you
Right.
back.
Cause that's how the devil gonna work anyway.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by so much positivity.
Alright, I love you, man. Stay focused. But, I mean, take advantage. Like, how many weeks you been here? Like,
7 or 8.
7 or 8 weeks. She in a different program, so she just ain't looking to get a job. Did you get that job?
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Yeah. Alright, man. I got you.
Not trying to, and then not trying to change his subject. Like he said, he got a CCW. I got 6 felonies. I've been locked up mass times. And I'm about to get my master's degree. You know what I'm saying? Exercise physiology and kinesiology.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? But it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's up to you. He got his CCW. I don't, you know, I keep it strapped. You know. But you know what I'm saying? But then on the same token, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he went right, I went left. Anytime we would get into it with anybody, we go anywhere, get into it with anybody. He rumbling every time, but he knew my temper was so bad, he had to grab me. And the main thing he grabbed me,
just like
the main
this.
thing he grabbed me, he always say, what you say?
Your daughter,
That's all he say. He like, your daughter. Think about your daughter. And I'm like, nigga, fuck that. Move, man. Don't touch me, man. But after a while, the older you get, and then you start seeing your child, Now she out here and I'm like, hell, I don't know what am I doing. Like, no, no boy, no, go to school. Don't do that.
Right.
We all gotta remember we was all babies at one time too, y'all. We adults now, man. We have to change the mentality, and it doesn't make me, it doesn't make me look good. I'm 40 up, and I'm hanging with a cat on the block 17. Yeah.
And y'all both sagging.
We are here like, yeah, bro. I gotta teach you.
Right.
We're not gonna be equal. You ain't my boy. No. We ain't about to hang like that.
Right.
I'm gonna teach you something about life, man. My thing is we all supposed to look up to I'm supposed to respect my elders.
Right.
That's how I was brought up.
Right.
Respect y'all. Yeah, man. You gotta. If you want love, you gotta show love. You gotta give love back, man. That's my piece, man.
All right, man. Love you, bro. Stay focused. Put your pants up, homie.
Bro, grab me a card, bro.
But
That's true though, what your brother was saying, because a lot of people think, I mean, I've been blessed, I don't have any felonies, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, I've known a lot of people that said, oh, I have felonies, I can't get a job, I can't do this, but it's how you apply yourself, like you were saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
I'm
ain't
trying to
gonna tell
get
her
that
business.
too. I need to talk to you about that, because I got the book at home. Yeah, man, what he just said, yeah. Because I want to get a better job, that's what I want to get into.
Yeah, like she got stuff on her record, I can't say what, but she just got a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, having a felony is a barrier, but that don't mean you can't break it down, or jump over it, or go around it. It's just a barrier. You know what I mean?
You know what I tell myself, Aaron? Everybody, I tell myself it's gonna get better. I don't be like, it's hard. Because like you said, that's like you lost hope.
I can't lose hope.
I'm just like, yeah.
You know what I've worked?
I'm glad I came here though. I needed that. I need to be here.
Go ahead.
Me and myself, I keep a journal. I've been doing it for years.
Right.
And not only I keep a journal, but I write letters to God.
That's good.
Seriously. And I go back over stuff that I've written. Okay, I look at it. Okay, I accomplished that. You have to really motivate yourself to the point where.
Excuse me, why don't you just leave some of your cards up there?
Give me some of that back.
Everybody's asking for cards.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, give me one.
I'll get y'all. At the end, when y'all done it right here.
We get done.
When y'all done it right, because I'm about to get y'all out of here in 10 minutes. We'll get to that. Well, let me say it now and get afterward. The seminar is this Wednesday and Thursday. In order for us to help you get a job, you got to come to the seminar. You know what I'm saying? That's Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday from 9 to 3:30. Thursday from 9 to 3:30. We serve food. You're going to get tired of eating. We have, I'm telling you. Now, she says she's not. Bet, let's bet one push-up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We gonna bet one push-up.
I told you, no push-up. You already know.
I guarantee you, she gonna say no mas, ain't she? She gonna say no mas on the food, ain't she?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, we gonna see. But it's this Wednesday and Thursday, and we gonna teach you a lot of job skills, interviewing skills. We gonna do job searches. We gonna go over applications. We gonna go over how to answer the felony question. Like, we go over a whole lot of stuff in 2 days. It go quick. Is it fun or is it boring?
It's fine.
It's fun. Don't think you just gonna be like, I'm gonna be here all day. Nah, it go quick. It go real quick. Just like y'all didn't even know y'all been in here for 2 hours. It go quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could have
That's
left.
still an interesting, it sounds good.
It takes time to get knowledge. You can't read a book in 1 hour if
patient
it's
today.
900 pages. You gotta take your
I'm
time.
willing today.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
I thought I knew it all, but I just found
Then I'm
out
not
you don't
stressed
supposed
like
to
I
wear
was
earrings
the
in
last
interviews.
2 Mondays.
Right, see, yeah, not what you don't really supposed to wear cologne and perfume in interviews. We talk about that. Females, no nail polish. Zero. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a lot of different stuff. And why you don't supposed to wear it? Come to the seminar and we'll tell you.
Some women come here with tight clothes on.
I mean, you know. Can I ask y'all a personal question? I gotta still get y'all out of here. Can I ask y'all a personal question? This is just how my mind works. This is just me. This is how my mind works. You know how guys sag? I hate sagging, but you know how guys sag?
Yeah.
Guys sag, and then they showing their butt crack. Right? I'm just asking this. Is it the same as a woman sagging and showing cleavage? It's really the same thing. It's really the same. But they passing laws so guys have to pull their pants up while women ain't got to call their shirts up.
Really?
No, that's not the same.
It really is. I'm gonna tell you why. And certain, like if you go to New Jersey by him sagging, he will get an indecent exposure ticket. You know what I'm saying?
And don't let
If
him
your
be
breast
bent over.
showing too much, ain't that indecent exposure?
Yeah.
Last
Same
time I
thing.
checked, you don't get a ticket for cleavage.
I know, but what I'm saying is it's sexist because it's technically.
It's sexist,
It's
and we're gonna get
sexist.
away with it.
Yeah, exactly. I ain't complaining about it, but that's just how my mind works though. That's just how my mind works. Like really, that's indecent exposure if you open it up because you're showing too much. But this guy boxer shorts with his pants short, he's showing shorts and they still call it indecent exposure.
Some of them just have little of that, little of that on there.
That's supposed to be a gang activity or something like that.
What up in Jersey?
Drooping?
No, it's not a game.
Well, guys gonna say they've been sagging. I can't wait till they play out.
Thank you.
I can't wait till they play out. It's been 15 years. It's still ain't
Right,
went
and it
nowhere.
still ain't played out.
Oh, ain't you ready for it to go? Like,
I thought it would have been played out.
And
And then at first you didn't even used to see white boys doing it. Now you see white boys.
Yeah.
What's that?
The young was like younger than us doing the same thing.
Cause y'all keep sagging.
And we got it from y'all.
They look
My generation ain't
They-
sad. My generation, no. Me and his generation, my brother, we wore dress clothes, bro. We had the hard bottoms on there.
Back in our days.
We had the hard bottoms and dress
I don't
clothes
know where
on.
it started from.
It was the rappers, Lil Wayne and
Yeah,
and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on this so I can get y'all out of here. Do anybody want to add anything to this? I hope y'all learned something about this, and I hope you learned something about yourself.
Peace of mind is.
Thank you, I've been waiting on that.
Peace of mind is everything.
Golly.
That's how I feel now. I got a piece
If
of
your
mind.
mind ain't right, baby.
And 2 weeks ago, I was stressed.
You got a peace of mind because you got, see, now let's get into that. You got a peace of mind because you got a job.
No,
with, wait a minute,
that ain't all. That
I know,
has-
which
I'm
equals,
talking to
which,
you one-on-one.
okay, which equals money, which also equals stability, some freedom, some self-respect, not jail. You know what I'm saying? Health, because you're going to have benefits. See, when you got a job, do you know a job can actually change a lot of this stuff?
Yeah, it takes 50% off your back.
A job will change your relationship with your family. Oh, here come that old big and Aaron. Or here come Aaron pulling up in his whatever. See, a job could change that. Do you understand a job could change your freaking, your family history. If you just get a job, you could go from looking scruffy to being shaped up, women looking at you different, your mama looking at you different, self-respect.
It changes how people like
perception.
Their perception of you. You ever notice like when we mentioned broke, but you have fewer friends or people who want to be bothered when you're not like out there grinding.
Right.
I've been through this person, but when you're working,
yeah, people kind of.
I mean, it's like
have a different respect.
They invite you over to their house. They don't trust you.
That's because you in bed.
Yeah.
They wouldn't like give you a cigarette now. Like usually you have
Yeah.
a cigarette, you want to battle, they'll give you one now.
Yeah.
Because you're able to like get your own, you can like bring something to the table. But it just changes the whole perception of how people look at you, really how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
And see, I know he's a serious guy, but he's getting more serious because 2 weeks ago he was kind of scruffy. Look at him. He trimmed up, cleaned up, looking good.
I was lazy. I had those days.
Say it again.
I was lazy.
See, and I just want to recognize and let you know you look good, groomed up. So keep it going. Good job. Now, I'm gonna say this and we're gonna get into this paper and get y'all out of here. Just because you ain't, what was that? What she say?
She the one that clip. Usually I do it myself. That's how lazy I got. She do it now.
Hey.
Because that's how I poured in.
But you look good though.
You know, just.
Definitely an improvement. He was scruffed out, y'all. He was scruffed out.
Can I say
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you want to add it to the board, but in this world today, you have to be likable. You know what I'm saying? People have to like you, because if they don't like you,
You ain't got to like it, you gotta be likable.
You gotta be tolerable. People gotta be able to tolerate you on the job in order to keep you working there.
But what you present,
That's the
what you
word.
look like, is what people are going to think
Yes.
of you.
Yes.
Even if you're not
See,
like
but
that.
you know what's
looks can
funny?
be very deceiving.
You know what's
Exactly.
funny? Like right now, how I'm dressed, I can go to the Kroger building, I can go to the Gramercy, I can go to these places and get respect. That's what I'm saying. So it's not, like you said, looks can be this all about, you never know who knows who.
That's
Like,
true.
You know what I mean?
So I can't walk over P&G looking like this. They're gonna think I'm thug life or something.
Yeah.
P&G, yeah, but
Not knowing I got suits in the probably more education than them, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's how you present yourself.
I went to Millennium when they were doing, open interviews, have, interview clothes.
Right.
So I went jeans and I dressed the best that I could. Everybody outdressed me there and I didn't hear crap back from them. Of course
Wow.
not.
See?
You know, my image just wasn't fitting what they were looking for.
Right. Yeah. You only got one time to make a first impression.
Right.
You got one time to make a first impression. Let me tell you this, and I'm gonna go over the paper and get y'all out of here. Just because you ain't got no money, don't mean you have to stay with no money. Don't mean you have to stay broke.
Amen.
You don't have to stay in your situation. You just got to get the knowledge to learn how to change to create a new situation. How do you create a new situation? You learn about how you want to live. You learn about how you want to live. What do I mean by that? Who here grew up in the house? Whether it's grandma's house, somebody else's house. Now you growing up in the house, did that make you want a house? Or just want an apartment?
Yeah, my own. I just want to
To be in control?
I wasn't even thinking on that level. I was stupid. I was in the street, man. Like you were saying.
But you see, you from,
See, my brother, he got a house. You know what I mean? He in the army, live in Savannah. But he, like you were saying, that's why it's good, like this program and what y'all doing for other young men.
Right.
Because my own brother, I'm a different man now. My own brother look at me like I'm the same old kid. If I never was robbing and stealing or nothing like that from my family,
right?
But it was like it was different. You know what I mean?
You grew up in New York, right?
Yes, we had. Like,
Definitely got that accent.
Mm-hmm.
It was different, man. And I love my brother. And it's sad that we don't.
What part of New York?
I was Queens, Jamaica, Queens.
Okay.
With my ID say. But a lot of people that grew up in New York and travel. A lot of people don't like New Yorkers because I'm from New York. Because that young mentality, like y'all was saying. See, for me, I get along with everybody. I observe. I watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm tolerable. I'm likable. Or the words, you know, like I'm just saying, or like.
That's probably for every city, though. You know, everybody say they don't like their city.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about them dudes down south, though. Them dudes down south, they go get it. Like they'll get it. They have 2-3 jobs, hustle, cut hair. It's just in them. Like I don't know what it is. I don't got that. But like it's just it. No, I don't. Like I know I'm lazy. See, I know my weakness.
Right.
I know I want to be at home on the game right now instead of talking to y'all. I want to be on Madden right now with a bowl of cereal, in my pajamas and my shoes on, like right now. I wish I could do that. I know my weakness, but I know I gotta get up and do what I gotta do legally.
Corrective thinking.
You got to do, see, being a man, you gotta do what you have to do and what you're supposed to do. And when I say have to do, in a positive manner, not just negative. Not just negative.
Mm-hmm.
Do anybody else want to add anything? I want to get y'all out of here. But y'all get bored. It's going to be 74 degrees today. I want y'all to enjoy the game.
Okay, let's go. Let's get to this package.
Anybody else?
No.
What's that?
Do that thing.
Anybody else? Going once? See, I don't like doing all the talking. Anybody else?
Here's something.
Huh?
Trying to move forward, I'm learning, you've got to step out of your comfort zone and let go of all your little friends or people you have in your life. You've got to leave them behind. If it means leaving them behind.
Got to.
Or leaving a relationship that's unhealthy for you in order to better yourself, you've got to do it.
You got to do it. All right, let's get into this paper so I can get y'all out of here. Get y'all out of here.
If I get finished though, Wednesday, one of my
Come back, come through. I mean, if you want to, it's up to you. Number one. Huh? Number one. The wealth tool concerns whose ability?
My ability.
That means your personal, not somebody else's. Not your baby mama, not your granddaddy. The wealth tool concerns my ability. First, to maximize. That's M-A-X. No, you hear it. Get your own. M-A-X-I-M-I-Z-E. You got to maximize your resources. How do you maximize resources? You use them as many ways as you can. Just like your mama, you maximize her. Ma, you gonna feed me? Ma. You gonna clothe me? Ma. You gonna put me in school? So you maximizing your mama. You know what I'm saying? Now you really are.
You really are.
You really are.
To the fullest.
Yeah, so you maximize your resources. Maximize us. Come here, get this knowledge. Guess what? We got computers you can use for job search only. You know what I'm saying? You use for job searching. You need to come use the phone to call some jobs, or you know, not a personal call, but an emergency call, use the phone. Maximize it. You need somebody to talk to? My clients can talk to me. Y'all can talk to me about whatever we talk about. It's gonna stay in the room unless you give me permission to talk about it. Notice I asked. So maximize your resources. Then you gotta manage them. Don't abuse them. Don't call at 4 o'clock in the morning, because guess what? We're not gonna be here. We're not gonna be here. You have to manage your resources in the right way. Money is a resource. Maximize your money. So
what?
So it's to be sold, not to be told. But you know what I'm saying? I had to help him change. I had to help him save money. So you gotta manage your resources. You know your time is a resource. Manage your time. Mm-hmm. Don't waste time. I had to learn that playing 3 games of Madden in a row is technically 3 hours of my time down the drain. So I cut it down.
How much
to 2.
minutes you playing?
I play that too.
Oh golly, 10 minutes per quarter?
Yeah. I play.
Boy, it's like an hour and a half per game.
Yeah, I know.
That's too much.
That's too much. That's what I'm saying.
We only doing 6 minutes a quarter.
6 or 12 hours on the game is too much. Straight.
If it's on your off day.
That's why he's my ex.
Yeah, but he was doing it every day.
I understand on the week, well, after work, it's like get home at 5, he'll play like 12 o'clock at night. And get before 30 to go to work the next morning. On the weekends, 12 hours straight.
What are you playing, Call of Duty or Madden?
Call
of Duty?
No. Run. It's a racing game.
Oh wow.
Midnight Club.
He played that one too.
Oh wow.
No, Need for Speed, that's it.
Oh wow.
Need for Speed.
It's an addiction.
He's online with the guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You gotta manage it though.
I done made breakfast, snack, lunch snack, dinner snack.
It's hard.
It is though.
But see, But see, you gotta get to a point where you manage your time. So you gotta manage your time if you want your relationship, you know what I'm saying, to be right. Or she gonna be on Facebook talking to another dude. By the time you ain't talking to her, and guess whose fault that is? Yours. Neglecting. One way to get your woman to cheat on you is not spend time with her. She don't care about money and things. If you ain't spending no time with her, because that's the desire women got, she gonna find somebody to fill that void. And it is your fault. It is your fault. Number 2. Some women fall in love with you just for the moments and experiences they get with you. Ain't necessarily sex and stuff.
Exactly.
It's the memories. They feel good around you. They can talk to you. Wow. When they talk, you shut your mouth and actually listen and look and say, so what you saying is this? Women remember that. They can't rape the rush home to tell you what happened.
A lot to me, but I don't be ready. I'm not ready.
Right.
Because I feel if a man is like, if he not ready within himself, he'll damage the woman.
That's true.
That's how I feel.
Yes. Like, if you ain't ready to get no relationship, just stay single.
I've been single for a while.
Just stay single. Ain't nothing wrong with being single.
I gotta get my life right.
Nothing's wrong with being single. Number 2. The key to the wealth tool is to make a budget. D-U-D-G-E-T. You gotta make a budget. Do P&G make a budget? Do they write it down?
Yes.
Do they go over it?
Yes.
Then you need to do the same thing. Don't just make a budget in your head. You gotta write it down and go over it so you will know what's going in, what's going in. You should have 2 bank accounts. One you use to buy stuff out of and one you use to save. Now we open up an account, you can get a checking and a savings or 2 checkings and just put money in the savings or the other checking and just use one for whatever and just keep putting money away. If you just save $50 out of each check every 2 weeks, right? That's $100 a month. At the end of the year, how much is that in your bank?
$1,200.
That's your trip to Disney World right there. That's how people go on vacation. They don't just say, hey, let's go on vacation. No, they save for vacation. It ain't nothing but $100 a month or $50 a month or $25 a month. Whatever you say. Do you know right now you can go to a cruise on the Bahamas for $300? $300, you could be in the Bahamas on the beach. How much is that a month? If you say $25 a month, how much is that? 25 a month times 12.
600.
Good.
25 times 12. Hold on, I got you.
2050 was 1,200. 600.
That's only 300.
Yeah, Bahamas. Huh? It
25.
cost $300. It cost $300 to go to Bahamas.
One tree on a little bitty.
Take a single spray.
Guess what though? It don't. Guess what though? It don't matter what it is. You there. It's better than somebody that's stuck in the bricks.
Right.
Boy, that little 300, that don't even sound too high. But I feel you, but
It's a mindset.
boy, you get there, it'd be one tree on a little piece of dirt.
But that's just like when I went to Florida when I was 16 years old. I spent $59 to catch a Greyhound to go to Florida. I'm just saying.
That's worth it, man.
Man, that party boy, off the chain. I had a car. I went to Daytona Beach. First time I ever been there. First time ever. Drove my own car, only about $200 with me. Teenager though. Mom ain't know where I was at. Drove to Florida. $200. All I had was gas money and Burger King money. I saw Florida though. Changed my whole perspective of life though. I can get away from this. Different type of people. You know what I'm saying?
You can go down there and stay at a camp. If you want to go on vacation to Florida, you can stay at a campground for whatever cost you for a week at a campground. It's got shower facilities and all that stuff. And you can still be on vacation.
Yeah. See, I'm one with nature. I'll be fishing. I'll be doing all that kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
I love that.
I love fishing. Yeah, you could damn near eat for free.
Yeah, I know. So you got to make a budget, which is a financial plan with two parts, income and expenses. You got to manage your, it say if my expenses exceed my income, my upkeep will be my downfall. Which said if you're spending more than you make, you're going to be broke.
Exactly. Live it above your means.
Yeah. Number 3, the chief principle of the wealth tool is a 4T. The number 4, the letter T. 4T strategy: team, time, talent, and treasury. Number 4, I will find value in my team, which is developed by the association tool. Who you associate is part of your team, whether you believe it or not. I'm part of your team right now. I'm one of your coaches just rooting for you on the sideline. But are you at practice every day, all day? No, because when you leave practice, you're on your own. So basically, I'm practicing giving y'all some information, and we're going over some plays to make you successful.
Right.
But when you leave here, you got to execute them. But I got a question. What was Chaz Johnson probably when he went to New England? The point is, stuff that you can write down and take with you that can help you, why the freak wouldn't you write it down? You know what I mean?
You should have stayed with the finish.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
They weren't gonna make it though.
He should have took notes.
Number 5, I will find value in my time, which is developed by the planning tool. You got to use time. You have to plan. You have to budget. You got to use your time to maximize. I learned the 3 hours I was spending on Madden is 3 hours I'm taking away from time with my kids. Daddy, 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 what? Move. Daddy, 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 move. Daddy, daddy. Okay, come on, daddy. Like, they want my attention. That's time away from them, so I got to manage that. And everything I say, my sons is sucking it up like sponges. So I got to be careful. So you got to manage, you got to find value in your time. Even if you broke, your time is still valuable. You know why? Because if you get a job, they pay you by the time you're there, which means you have value. Right? Number 6, I will find value in my talent. Guess what? Some of y'all used to have talent. You didn't use it, so you lost it. That's your fault.
Yeah, lost my talent.
What was your talent?
Detailing cars.
See? You lost your talent by not using it. You get it back, but you got to work on it. It ain't going to be the same. It might be better or a little different. But some people had basketball talent, writing talent. My mama used to be able to sing. Luckily, I recorded her while she could, because now she can't hit them notes no more. But I got her on. I put her on a couple of my songs that I used to do, and people always like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "That's my mama." What? So she'd take the CD and play it for people. Like, "Who is that?" They're like, "It's me." You know, she got her little Donna Summer glory day there. You know, whatever. But I helped. You know, I captured that moment in time. If you don't use your talent, even say in the Bible, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's even your mind. If you don't use your mind, you lose it.
That's right too though.
You know what I'm saying? That's like if you got a muscle and you used to curling, you use it to get stronger. If you don't curl, what happens? you get weak. You get weak.
I gotta start doing some more push-ups.
There you go. Right. Cause you would think you still got it. The young boy hit you with a nice uppercut. Legs buckle. Now you gotta go get the heat. See, I know you were thinking I'm lazy, but sometimes you gotta just knuckle up. You know what I'm saying?
3 years of experience, man.
That's good
And
years.
enjoy
Me, I ain't
some
had no
shit.
fight in like
You
12
gotta
years, man.
fight, boys. You ain't gotta fight, see,
I don't fight no more, man.
Number 6, we talked about value and time and talent. It's developed by the work tool though. You gotta work at your talent. You gotta work at it to get better. You gotta work at it. And number 7, for some people, work is a cuss word. That's a 4-letter cuss word to some people. Number 7, lazy is also a 4-letter word. Number 7. Number 7. I will find value in my team, time, and talent to create my treasury. To create your treasury. And the treasury is developed by the wealth tool. What is the treasury? Guess what it is? It's all this stuff y'all name. It's everything that y'all name. That being said, do anybody got anything else they want to add? It's yours to keep. I appreciate everybody's time and attention. And make sure y'all here for the seminar so we can help y'all get a job. Yeah, man.
man, I appreciate it. I'll be back, man.
Okay. You coming Wednesday and Thursday?
Of course.
Okay, I appreciate it.